Welcome to Sticks and Stones podcast. You are now listening to Sticks and Stones podcast.
You still gonna pick up a hard drive or an external or whatever? Or you think we don't need one?
No, because he deleted that shit.
Oh, so that's a lot better now. Oh, what the fade, bro? Where'd you get your haircut?
Yesterday.
Fucking crispy.
You know, I needed that fucking
Crispy with the
new
crew
man.
neck and the chain.
I need that new do. My shit
I
was
feel like
fucking killing me, man.
It looks good.
He took like a fucking hour on it. He did. He sat there and I was like, today's the day, man. He's like, what? I was like, we're cutting it. He's like, you cutting it all off? I was like, yeah. He was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, I can't do it anymore. I was like, it's just too much of a pain in the ass in the morning. I'm like fighting with it, and then I feel like the fucking product is like killing my fucking hair.
Yeah.
So
It
I'm
can
like,
be a lot.
yeah, I'm like, I gotta cut this shit out.
You know what it reminds me of?
Oh God, what are you gonna say?
So
You're gonna say it,
No,
aren't you?
me and Jay went to get sushi yesterday, and then we went to go see a movie.
Okay.
So there's a preview for what's I think will be probably one of the best movies of the year in 2022 that hasn't been out. The original came out, I don't know, 25 years ago.
Oh, fucking holes or whatever the
No.
fuck.
Top Gun 2.
Oh yeah. Wow, you're just gonna throw me back in that fold, aren't you?
I mean, it's
You're gonna put me back in the
it's
seat.
official. I mean, it's clean.
It's different.
It looks good, bro.
I needed it. I'm just tired of fucking fighting with it, and slicking it back, and the
Yeah.
shit.
Long hair is a pain, dog. Let me tell you.
Yeah. You can at least like wash yours. I would like rinse mine out,
Mm-hmm. Well,
and then like I would condition it like every other day, or like I would condition it one day and then I would wash it like every other.
Technically, the conditioning only is called co-washing.
Yeah.
I only wash my hair every 6 days. Otherwise, it strips it of all its natural oils and
Right.
stuff like that and dries out, and that's not.
I
good.
tried to not wash it as much as I could without, but I'm also like sweating my fucking
Well,
ass
right.
off.
So you do the co-washing, and you can't do it with every conditioner. There's specific conditioners you can use for co-washing, but you just co-wash with that conditioner and then use your normal conditioner, and it gets all the dirt out, but leaves gets all the dirt grime that everybody builds up, and then leaves your natural hair oils that you need behind.
I just couldn't do it anymore. And I was like using like a Veda
Yeah.
shit to like slick it back. So that shit wasn't like super harsh,
Right.
but I would like, she would like watch me do it, but I'd run my hand like fingers through it. And I mean, it was no natural like loss, but
Well,
I was
yeah.
like, yeah, it's time to like stop.
That's what
using
happens
that
as your
shit.
hair gets longer. The more you like notice it when it falls out. But yeah, no, that's
It
but-
just was like, I got too much going on.
right.
And
No,
it's
it's a
summertime.
lot more simple, isn't it? Though.
Well, yeah, I'm using that. I bought some powdered shit, and I used it this morning, and that was really easy. But I know I couldn't use that on my long hair.
Right.
Like it could, but then if the wind fucking blew, it'd be like,
Right.
It looked like
that's
shit.
It's when I went from having like hair, like long hair that was
Yeah.
down to my shoulders to cutting it off. When I cut it off, it was
when
like
you had the Outcast Andre 3000.
Oh God, yeah, it was well because that was the first time I'd cut my hair off since I was a freshman in high school.
Right.
So I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
shit
nice.
was long.
Well, that you realize how much time you put on it.
Oh yeah,
Like even at 10 to 20 to 30 minutes, or if that, whatever in between.
and it's expensive having long hair because you have to take care of it. Otherwise, you look like a dirt McGirt.
Right.
So if you don't take care of your long
But
hair,
your shit was like super straight too.
well, only when I straightened it
Right.
or had somebody.
Well, you
straighten it.
straightened it quite a bit. I mean, when you were out doing shit.
Somebody was straightening it for me. I wasn't straightening it.
But no, I forgot about that. You had that Andre 3000.
We're recording, ain't we?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
We're going for it, dude. Just fuck it.
We're going to roll right on into this. Welcome back to the potty, which I told Jerm I would never call it. But welcome back to the podcast.
Potty.
Episode 18. Episode 18. Almost
You just
to
had that-
our
you-
first threshold,
Yeah. That's,
which is 20.
Which would be July 4th weekend, I believe.
It's I think next week. So we record this, it comes out next Monday, and
So
then
that's the
one that we record. This
Yeah.
one will be out right before 4th
we
of
can
July.
we can look.
Yeah, let's look at the calendar.
I'm telling you. Pretty sure it'll be
Because technically, the one we record next week will come out the Monday after.
the
4th of
28th
July.
is the 18th, the 19th will be 19 will be July 5th. So we'll be just under.
I got an idea for like a limited 4th of July episode that we put out. That'll be episode 20.
Oh, we just got to throw in a 19 in between there.
Be like a 19A and 19B.
Two back to back.
But no, yeah, I wouldn't think. Otherwise, I would have came prepared with like a 4th of July fit and shit.
Right. No, I got something for your asses.
Oh shit.
I mean, some of y'all seen it.
But yeah, man. So how's your week been?
It was good. I did a lot of nothing. It was his weekend with them, so
Yeah.
then we chilled out. Plus, it rained like Friday and Saturday,
Yeah.
so there wasn't really much we could do.
Yeah.
I forget we did something, but then that
Right.
was it. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's good enough for me.
It's been a long, how Father's Day. How's Father's Day?
It was good.
Hell yeah.
It's good.
That's what's up.
Different, but good.
Yeah.
Good and different.
It's a good different. It is. It's nice. No, it's been a long weekend. So
That's what we did. We had the parents over. Sunday.
Hudson's mother was finally served with her papers that that county must be super behind, but from my understanding, she had already had them. But I had already been transparent with her about my
Right.
decision to go forward with the court process so that I could get rights. Because I can't go into too much detail about everything, obviously. But so it had been it was a rough weekend. We went from planning to me having him overnight Friday and all day Sunday to me seeing him for like 2 hours on Sunday. So you can imagine how the weekend went.
I mean,
But
what's
that's
the
all
difference
right.
between the papers
why
and
I'm-
then you already knew? So
I guess she thought I was lying to her about taking her to court, but
Whatever.
it's all good. After this is all said and done, we'll do an episode about, stuff like that. Because, I mean, there's a lot involved. Like,
I'm sure.
some people don't care to see their kids. Some people really do care to see their kids.
Right.
So it's a tough, and we've both been on either side of that. You're on the side that I was on before I
Right.
had Hudson. So, I mean, it's
Right.
it's all kinds of different perspectives that you can look at everything from, but I think it'd be definitely a good episode because this is something this day and age that I know just about everybody's had some type of dealing with. You know what I mean? For the majority of people, we'll say anyways, as
Yeah.
far as blended families and whatnot go. So
Right. There's a couple people that just got their adopting kids today.
Oh, nice. That's always super cool to see too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as it's not like celebrities like,
No, I
Angelina Jolie adopting kids from Africa and whatnot. But
no, it was people we know.
that's good.
I told him, good luck. Your Xbox is no longer your Xbox.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
For
You have to
real.
give up
You
them
might as well
handles.
Just fucking send that shit goodbye.
Right.
You ain't playing shit.
Hell yeah.
He's playing shit. She's playing shit. But you ain't playing shit.
But other than that, man, it got nasty here Friday though.
Yeah, there was a tornado again
Yep.
in Dayton.
It was nothing crazy, nothing like last time. There were a
No.
few tornadoes. One that crossed over the border from Indiana into Ohio, then
Oh, really?
went back up. But yeah, that was like north. So
Yeah, it rained, but I talked to my mom about it, and she was like, "Oh, the weather was terrible down here," and I was like,
oh yeah, there's a couple areas where it doesn't look like it did anything, and then there's some areas you drive through where there's just like random trees, like big trees, just
Got ripped up.
yeah. But there's nothing else around it that's ripped up. I don't know. But
That wind, boy.
other than that, the weather this week so far has been
Today is awesome. I feel like I
chef's
was in
kiss.
San Diego when I walked out of work today.
Nice breeze. It's been like, I mean, we got hoodies on, or we got long sleeve sweatshirts
Yeah,
on.
I mean it's cold down here in the basement.
But even outside, I think it was like 72 when I walked in here, so
Yes.
it feels like fall, but it is definitely not fall yet. Because here in a couple weeks, I'm sure we'll be dying.
Maybe. I mean, we had that
True.
one July where it was like 50 degrees at night.
That's true. Yeah. We might be in for something like that. You know what I mean? Like global warming. Was it Al Gore that invented global warming? How can you?
No,
that's
no.
a question I've always had. How can you invent global warming? But how? That's like saying isn't that just global warming is technically a theory.
He said he invented
The internet. Yeah, which I don't think that's true either.
and why is this not working? He also said that something about weather or climate change.
Yeah.
Climate change is, I think, the one that
Right.
he kind of went for. This article is taking me straight to actual real iTunes like thing like on your phone.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
You
okay.
just gotta scroll up. That's
Weird.
kind of weird. All right. Anyways, just I'm not jumping into it. I just was trying to get it ready.
No, you're good.
But yeah, the weekend was good. The weather's good. Some
Looking forward to
people are not good.
Some people. No, there's people that are definitely not good. And speaking of people that are not good, we are gonna jump into this because this one, I'm gonna be honest with you, like some stuff burns my ass, and this is just one of those things. Like I saw the headline, I was just like, well, let's not get too fired up. And then I read into it, I was just like, this bitch.
The one thing that I could care less about, I could care less about it. The headline doesn't bother me. It's her or he or they or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit either.
They're going by. I mean,
Right.
whatever. It's a transgender in a BMX, like what? Supercross? Like
basically
BMX racing.
Yep.
Her name, their name, whatever the fuck. It's Chelsea Wolf. But on the headline, this is what would grab your attention. The headline was U.S. Olympic athlete Chelsea Wolf threatened to burn flag on podium. And that the flag that they're stating is the United States flag.
Yeah, the country that she's representing in these Olympics.
Which I don't think is illegal.
No, it's
Defacing.
not illegal.
But whatever, either way. My thing is it's a dude.
Well,
how the
yeah.
fuck
that's
are they in the
other side of
Olympics?
this.
Well, there's two sides
there's-
of it, but yeah.
That's been a popular conversation over the last 2 years, especially as far as sports are concerned. Is nobody? If you want to be transgender, that's cool. But when it comes to competing in a athletic event where
That's where I was.
male and female do not,
You carry a testosterone.
You don't line up. I'm not saying that
It's like a male.
it's not anything about you not being equal. You know what I mean? That's just not how it is. But you can't tell me that there's a female that could step onto the MLB baseball field, pitch as fast as, hit as far as, run as fast as some of these, or you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
or same
but-
thing with football, same thing with basketball, same thing. All the sports, the bodies are just different.
Right.
So when you're born a man, you're born a man. You're born a male. You have that is how your muscle and bone and body structure is. That's just science.
Testosterone and estrogen.
It's just science.
So
And
the thing, my thing is this dude that now is a female
right.
is stronger. Probably.
More likely.
98% tells me that he's probably stronger than 100% of the field.
I would have to agree with you there.
Now, at the end of the article, I read that they had to be under a certain testosterone level at the Olympics or some shit, which
is all part of like testing for
yeah,
PEDs and shit.
yeah,
But
okay,
your natural testosterone level as a male, unless you take, well, even if you, I don't know, I don't know how hormone therapy works for people that are transitioning, and I'm not going to pretend to know, but I would assume, again, I could be 100% wrong here, your testosterone as a male is going to be a whole lot higher than a female's, even if you are on estrogen or whatever. However that works, I don't know. Hormone therapy, whatever the case may be.
yeah. I mean, it's just, to me, you're gonna, if they win, which I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't unless they crashed. But if they win, now she wants to, or they want to, burn the flag.
That's what she had told a reporter.
And the reason was because the Trump administration, correct, put out a article stating that transgenders wouldn't be allowed or something like that.
Yeah, you're allowed in the Olympics. Do what you do, but what were you compete in? What you were born as? That's my thing. If you were born now, nothing. I don't think any other male that stayed and stuck with being men, and made that. I don't even know. I don't want to offend anybody, but made the decision to be men, like they're men, right? And if you were born as a man and you're transitioning into a female, there's nothing wrong with that. Do what you do. But you're going to have to compete with the other dudes.
Right.
Because that's the makeup of your DNA, of your body. That's, again, I hate to say it, but that is science. That's how it is.
I would assume after a certain time period and after being on so much estrogen or something, maybe that would change.
I don't think it does.
But
I mean,
either way,
you're still, you know what I mean? You're still.
I'm sure you're going to be bigger than most women.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some women out there that were big without being a man.
Oh, yeah. There's some, yes, there are.
I mean,
there's some Amazons out there. I mean, there's a ton of them.
We grew up watching one on
You talking about China?
Yeah.
She was on steroids like a motherfucker,
Oh, yeah.
though.
She was on some shit. But
She was on that juicy juice.
I mean, most of them women are that are that big.
That's why her voice sounded the way it did.
Oh, yeah. She got that Adam's apple drop almost.
Jesus.
I'm just saying.
But the thing for me is, so she told a reporter, it's my goal to win next year, and then this was a year ago, but it was my goal to win in the Olympics next year so that when I get on the podium, I can burn the flag on the podium. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just was immediately disgusted. That's just me.
I mean, if you want to do that, by all means, go ahead and
I don't
look
think
like the idiot that you want to look like.
I just don't
it's
think
not
it's
going
going
to
go
anything.
well.
No, it's not going to go well. But I think the other reason was because of the article. Was it Trump administration officially declares, what was that? Basically saying that transgenders just couldn't be as whatever they wanted to be.
So here's another.
Because if let's just say a dude transgenders into a female and he goes over to the UFC. I mean, he's
We've
gonna
talked
win.
about this. Yeah.
He's gonna win.
We've talked about that. Yeah, absolutely. It don't matter if they're in the same. They're going to be in the same weight class.
I mean, Chris Cyborg looked like a dude,
Right.
but
a man at the same weight class as a career UFC fighter, it's just not. It's not gonna go well. It'd be ugly. But that's the thing that. So think about this point. You have a son or a daughter playing on an athletic team in high school, middle school, whatever. And somebody I have heard of instances even at the middle school and younger level where kids are transitioning, right? You have a team full of females and then there's a boy that's transitioning to a girl and he wants to play this sport. So is he going to be? It's okay for him to be, in this athletic arena with all these females.
Mm-hmm.
As far as competition, as far as everything else goes.
Right. I mean, I get where you're coming from.
Same thing if you have a team full of boys and now you have this female transitioning to a boy. You know what I mean? On the football field.
Right.
Anything. It's just...
I mean, we grew up playing with some girls as peewees. Now, high school,
right.
No. But...
I don't know. I just feel... And I don't think there's anything wrong with that because there's a kicker right now in college that's a beast. She is a beast kicker. I can't remember what college it was for, and actually, I think she might have already graduated, but she was a monster.
Well, there was a girl kicker back in Colorado.
Yeah.
That turned out bad.
Yeah, it didn't go. But I don't see it long off before there's a female in the NFL as far as a kicker goes or something like that. I mean... And I'm not against it or anything like that, but with that comes...
You're not being demeaning by saying just, hey, she's a kicker. But you're just saying
I'm just
it's
saying,
possible.
But right, exactly.
Right. I get where you're coming from.
Well, for her to be... So for a female to be a cornerback, running back, linebacker, offense, defensive lineman, quarterback, you're going to have to compete with the best of the fucking best...
Right.
in the world at these positions at the NFL level. That's how it goes.
Well, it's also the
what
hits.
Position is the most opportunistic for a female to enter into the college or NFL area?
Right. I agree.
But with that comes the possibility of being hit at 100%. Not holding back, I forgot your guys' kicker was a female. Let me pull back. You're at the NFL level, college level, even at the high school. There is no holding back. So,
no, I mean, if you're out there on the field, you're a fair opponent.
Right.
Like you're
and it's, I don't know. I mean,
you're fair game.
I guess I'm rabbit trailing a little bit with that one, but I don't know. I just feel like where do you draw the line at? I don't know, but to me, it just seems like if you're going to compete in if you want to be the best at what you do.
What you were born in. Well, right. Born at.
You want to be the absolute best at what you do. And you were born as a man and you're transitioning to a female. Oh, okay. You want to compete in the Olympics as a BMX rider. And, I'm the best at what I do. I'm the best at what I do. I beat all these other females. Okay. Can you go over to the men's side?
Right.
With the other people that were born as men and beat all them?
Well, it's like Amanda working... In general, this is just at some hospitals I've read.
Right.
You can't call them a pregnant woman anymore.
You can't call a woman that's pregnant woman?
No. They are a birthing person. That is a real deal thing. They are a birthing person.
That's tough.
Which is like, to me, if I was a woman, I would be pissed because you're the one giving the birth.
Yeah, I know a lot of females that feel blessed because they're women and can give birth.
Right.
As a woman.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to give birth, but like, I get like as a woman why they would.
Yeah.
They would want like, hey, this is my fucking pronoun.
Right.
Or whatever, you want to call it.
Yeah.
But like, they're taking it away from them. So,
I'm taking it back.
Yeah, like these women are getting pissed, and I mean,
can see
it's
how
a
they
case
would.
by case. You can't.
Some people don't even give it. Honestly, some people don't even give a shit. It's just like whatever.
Majority don't give a shit.
No.
Like me, like when I see that article in the headline.
No, and
that
it wasn't
headline is just to get the who to get pissed off.
We went off on a tangent talking about the transgender aspect because that's something that is something that we've talked about multiple times when it's come to sports and athletics and stuff like that. Like there were girls that were wrestling when we were in high school and even before we were in high school that had no choice but to wrestle men. But when you're wrestling, you're competing one-on-one. What's the goal? To be the best at what you're doing in your weight class so that you can make it into states.
Right. If you're not there to be the best, then what the fuck are you doing?
So, yeah, you're going to have to get out here and wrestle some boys. And chances are
You're gonna wrestle some monsters probably.
Right.
I mean,
Especially
if you get to that level.
Exactly.
So-
So it's we talked about that aspect, and I'm sure we'll talk about that before, because I don't know what is the right answer. I don't know what the right answer is, and I'm not here to judge anybody.
Right.
But
it's in its infancy
when
stage.
someone, and I don't give a shit what you claim to be, what you're born as, I don't care what it is, but as a citizen of this country competing in a sports event at the highest level, which would be the Olympics for that event, and you're saying you're representing the U.S., but you're only doing that so you can win and then get to the podium and then burn a U.S. flag?
Well, in the
I
article,
got a problem with that.
he says or she says or they say, whatever, because it didn't tell me. So I'm going to give them all three. They say
You
that
Sullivan.
basically they love the U.S. It's not that they're mad at the U.S. It's more of a statement because of the previous administration.
Well, then say something to the previous administration, just as all these other hundreds of thousands of people
Burn
have.
a Trump flag.
Don't go to the White House and shake hands as the Super Bowl champions didn't want to. Do that then, if that's what you want to say. But you're not just disrespecting. You think Trump gives a shit if you burn a U.S. flag on the Olympic podium?
No, not right now.
He doesn't care. He wouldn't have cared a year ago. He wouldn't have cared 3 years ago.
He
and he's
probably
not
would
gonna-
have said something.
He would have definitely said something. But
On
you
Twitter.
think he really gives a shit?
No.
No.
Long game.
You
your
are
respect.
doing more damage to yourself and disrespecting more people than you could fathom by doing something like that just to get the attention of one person.
I mean, I'm surprised that BMX is an Olympic sport, but
That's what I'm saying. Like, I
mean, they
thought
took
about
away.
that for a
Didn't they
second,
take
I'm just
away
like,
baseball?
What about X Games? Yeah, baseball's not an Olympic sport, I don't think.
Not anymore.
No,
It's a world's
But what-
game.
right?
Like
but
they have the
why
world.
why isn't this just part of the X Games? Isn't that like, you know? I mean,
Going X Games
skates
mode.
and scooters and kick flips and shit. I mean, that's
Don't
what
be
I thought.
disrespecting the X Games.
Yeah, that's my
though.
bad. But here's the thing. I don't know. I guess it is. But that's all fine and good. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like it was disrespectful. That was my thing.
You know, Rob Dyrdek's from right down the road, man.
I just,
Come on, dog.
true that. True that.
He gave Kettering a skate park.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I seen that and I was just like, damn, boy, they got me with this one. They triggered me with this. That headline did exactly what it was supposed to do, because I was just like, what?
Well, that's like Yahoo Today. I was on there today, and they had one of the headlines. Like they put like 5 headlines up there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was Black Americans have died more at the hands of car crashes this past year than any other, you know.
What kind of fucking?
And I was like,
statistic is
well,
that?
and then they were like, during the pandemic, like, are cars fucking racist now? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand. They chose to drive. What the fuck?
That's such a ridiculous ass.
Like,
headline.
why is this even an article?
But that's the thing. Normally, when it comes to those headlines, I'm the same way. I just roll my eyes and chuckle, and then you know what I mean. I
just didn't
ignore
get it. I just was like, what? What is this trying to stir? Like Ford and Chevy are at you know the hands of underlying racism or something.
I'm not even triggered. I'm just confused
you know what I mean?
now. Right.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. Yahoo, like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
That is quite the headline, though.
I really did not get where it was going, and I just kind of like, what the fuck? Because I was just, you know, right before work ended, I was like, I'll see the headlines today, see if there's anything to talk about.
That's a good one.
And I was like, so confused by what the fuck, the whole, like, I tried to read it, and I was just like shaking my head, like, what the fuck? Like, they're driving their fucking car. Like, what did you mean? Oh,
but I would be hard pressed to think that statistic is actually true or not. I mean,
well, just because it's the pandemic and white
Right.
people stayed home and African Americans didn't, like that doesn't
nonsense.
Trust me,
Nonsense. It was
we can
lit.
take you down to the Troy
was-
Walmart and
no,
you'll see
right.
there's plenty of fucking white people.
Yeah, listen, ATL was off the chain, all pandemic, no shutdown.
Oh yeah,
Wild.
Well, fucking
That was
Miami.
some of the first articles we seen at the beginning of all this, how wild it was in Atlanta, and they were still having parties and shit at clubs and whatnot.
Yeah, they were. I mean, them in
Club
Miami.
COVID.
Miami was the same way.
Because you remember the video from that club that had the big swimming pool in it? It was fucking disgusting.
I
I wouldn't do that. Not during COVID.
Now we got to worry about the Delta variant, dude. Come on, man.
I don't know.
Delta.
Like Delta Airlines?
Alpha,
or-
Bravo, Charlie. Now we're in Delta.
That's always
Next
good.
is Foxtrot. We're all fucked. Dude, it's so ridiculous anymore. Like at this point, like we can't win, man.
It'll always be something.
You know, I miss the days. I was sitting there thinking when you were on the way. I miss the days of just like hearing about Benifer, you know, Jen and Ben. Like I honestly, like I'd rather hear that shit like on Entertainment Tonight while I'm walking by the TV or something. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Now I can't even get that news no more.
But it's a lot of this stuff nowadays with news is all like shock value and scare tactics.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Divide and conquer, man.
It's to get people rattled and shit like that. So they hit me with that these colors don't run headline, and I couldn't help but to get agitated.
Son
but
of
I
a
mean,
bitch.
I was just like, it's too close to 4th of July for this one. You know what I mean?
Burn the flag. Son of a bitch. No, man, that kind of shit don't bother me no more. Like, if you want to do it, like you said, the long game is you're going to ruin your fucking name.
The people
and it ain't even about burning a Trump flag or doing it because of Trump. Like, dude, what's it going to gain? Because everybody's going to forget about you in about 2 months.
But you won't make it 2 months because if you do some shit like that, the people, the people, probably not, well, not me because I got better shit to do, people are going to eat your ass up.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to hear it. That's for sure. Which, I mean, whatever. That's like, Ryan Nassib or whatever from the Raiders. Did you hear about that?
I thought it was dope. Like, dude,
that's cool. Dog. Whatever, man.
Now I saw some posts afterwards. Where I was just
I'm sure there was some shit.
Throw God had one that was. Who?
Throw God.
I've sent you stuff from this dude. He's like
shit.
working on trying to.
He's redneck, ain't he?
He is. He was a college quarterback. He throws a football every day into a net, which makes him worthy of judging other quarterbacks and speaking on football at the highest level and all this other nonsense like that. And it is actual nonsense.
Well, he's got followers. That's all.
Well, not a lot. He's working on building that, and he took the opportunity with Nassab's thing, and the video he made was disgusting.
Questionable.
No, it was disgusting.
Like, I mean, like, what
he said in so many words said that. How do I say that? I mean, it was fucked. Basically that.
These are his words, not yours.
Yeah, these are his words, not mine. That Carr should call a team meeting and have everybody get into a circle and get butt naked and watch him
become
savage.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, dog, this is too much. I mean, it was too much.
That's a little.
And it wasn't even funny.
Like, who cares? Like, that's where when I saw it, I was like, all right, cool. All right.
Yeah, do your thing, dog. And I think
I kept
Goodell,
it moving.
Right. Goodell had the perfect post about basically how proud he was, but at the same time, as the future rolls on, hopefully something like this.
Well, J.J. Watt said the same thing.
Doesn't make a head. You know what I mean?
Like, it shouldn't be a headline.
Exactly. Just be, do you.
I mean, we had Michael Sam.
We're proud of you.
And then
do
now.
Your thing, man.
Well, there were some other ones. Maybe some closet guys that didn't ever come out, but there was some like
do what you do.
Articles.
Just play good football.
Oh, he's a great defensive end.
He is.
So, I mean, whatever. I don't just win. Just
right. That's
win.
what it comes down. The
Raiders just win,
at
baby.
This time and place in the NFL, and I think a lot of people forget and still want to have that argument that the NFL is a business first and foremost and only.
It's a meat market.
It is a 10 billion a year business, and that's where it ends and begins. So it doesn't matter who you are if you're not here to make these teams and the shield, as they call it, the NFL shield money. You're not going to be in the NFL.
Nobody's bigger than the league, dog.
Nobody. And we'll say that. We've been saying that, and we'll keep saying that shit. Nobody is bigger than the NFL. Not one player. So
not even Tom Brady.
If I'm going to veer off here because this has nothing to do with Nab or his coming out, but if Colin Kaepernick was as good as everybody thought he was, he'd be on a fucking team right now.
Nah, the issue with him is he was asking for QB1 money when he was QB3 money. I mean, that's legit.
He was fading off into the mist, and he took an opportunity to make a name for himself, which I'm glad he did, because he's done good things with the money he's made. He has a whole movement, which is good, and he needs to stick to that,
right?
Because that's the only way he's ever going to make money,
right?
Because it's not going to be any more NFL money, because the football that he was playing his last two careers were not worthy of a starting position.
He
not
got that
then,
money
and
for,
they certainly aren't now. Not with the quarterbacks that are in the NFL now.
Yeah, they settled with him for whatever. I think the blackballing or whatever they.
The blackballing. He got a contract from Nike for a hot second, and other stuff like that. You ain't got to worry about his pockets. He's gonna be just fine. But as far as him competing against other QB1s in the league right now, not a chance.
Right.
Not a chance.
No, and he doesn't deserve QB1 money.
No.
And I mean, that was where he was basically saying, well, if you want me, I'm QB1 money, but who knows what you get?
You can't tell me.
Are you going to get QB1?
If you were that good in this woke of a 2021 that we're in, you'd easily be on a team if you was worth it. But you're not.
Well, that whole what he did in Atlanta when they gave him a tryout. And then
he didn't want to try out in front of a bunch of people because he knew he was trash.
And then he moved the tryout last minute. Like, come on, man.
Because he knew. Because he knew he didn't have what it took.
I think that was more of some kind of tactic.
It was a show.
But
instead of just showing up and going to work, what are you going to do? You're going to make a scene. You're going to make the, you know what I mean? So people are going to be like, you know what? Fuck this shit. We're out of here.
I mean,
a lot of the teams that went down there to watch left.
I mean, that's like me going to an interview and then saying, hey, hold up. I'm not coming to the interview.
Yeah,
I'm coming
but
over
I
here.
want you meet me over here at this Panera Bread for this interview. Yeah. You guys come on my turf.
Yeah.
No, it's not how it works.
I got demands.
Yeah, I got these demands. I know I want, you know what I mean? I want you to want me and stuff, but I got demands first.
I mean, right. I mean, we veered off completely, but
yeah,
it's just there's a lot going on as far as with sports. I'd rather talk about that than the Delta variant. And so
yeah, for sure.
No, I mean it's definitely cool that he got, he came out and all these guys were, they were rallying behind him. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Like I said, man, I just was like, oh, cool. All right. Scrolled up,
right.
Like, all right, whatever. But apparently his jersey is the #1 seller of the past 2 days, which
oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, it's Gay Pride Month. It's, it's awesome that he felt comfortable enough to do that, because even in his post he said he's been wanting to do it. So if that's what was important to him, then I'm more than happy for him that he did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now let's play football.
Right. We got 2 more months and then camp
I can't
start.
fucking wait. But
folks, speaking
did you hear about the rookie defensive end
for the
Vikings?
Yeah, he got shot 4 times.
He's going to be okay. I don't know. I didn't read any article, or I didn't go looking for any information to see the extent of his injuries, if he'd still be able to play this season coming up, and
full recovery. But I don't know about this year.
Right, which is first and foremost. Thank God he's okay.
Right. But did you also see the All-Pro defensive or linebacker for the Chiefs?
Mm-mm.
He was arrested in his Lamborghini with an Uzi hanging out the window.
Was he? But he's a rookie, right?
No.
But there was somebody that got. It may have been that article, and I just was mixing shit up.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing something real quick about somebody.
Yeah, they just
getting
arrested him on Saturday.
No,
with an Uzi hanging out the window.
Nobody needs an Uzi. And
he was in Cali too, I think.
Which is
big time
the worst place you could possibly be with an automatic weapon, which I am sure you are not.
You're gonna bring that band hammer
legal
down
to carry. You have to have some serious certs to be able to carry an automatic weapon or to own an automatic weapon.
Now, aren't they trying to repeal that?
They're trying to, but they probably won't get anywhere in Cali.
No, not with Cali.
No.
Maybe Northern Cali.
You couldn't give me a good reason to be rolling around in a Lamborghini with an Uzi at all, even concealed, let alone hanging out the window.
Right.
What are you doing?
Apparently
Clearly, you've got some growing up to do.
he felt like he needed to carry it around for some reason.
But
I didn't really read the article. I didn't really read the article. I just saw that he was arrested. The cops saw it, drove past, and they turned around. They were like, yeah, dude, you can't have that.
Now you're under arrest.
And I think it was like a $36,000 or $26,000 fine or something. Just
Oh, yeah. He got probably hit with a few different things just so they could tax him for it. But, I mean, you couldn't give me a good reason for... I would be hard-pressed to feel like anybody, any normal citizen needing a Uzi.
No, you don't need it. I mean,
I'm all about gun rights and everything else like that. I own multiple firearms. I conceal carry and everything else like that. But there's never been a point in time where I've ever been like, you know what I need next? A fucking Uzi.
I lost all my guns in a boating accident.
My bad. Mine went up in a house fire. Yeah. But you said a fucking boating accident.
Yeah, dude.
You're an idiot.
They went straight in the water, man.
Oh gosh.
They fucking gone, dude.
That's right. I forgot. My bad. House fire, boating accident. So we are firearm free. I don't know. It's just I didn't read a whole lot about the article. This one here was tough. About the rookie from the Vikings, but you know he went to Washington. He went home to Washington D.C. to visit his aunt, which Washington D.C. is not a great place.
Crime's pretty bad there too.
Yeah. And I don't know what happened. I don't know, maybe he was just visiting his aunt. I have no idea. I haven't read anything past the little bit that I saw initially. Basically just to see that he was okay. And then I stopped reading. But it's tough because you think about a lot of the places a lot of these kids are coming from and going through just to make it to the NFL so that they can change their lives and change the lives of the people around them and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it's tough to see stuff like that because it's, the areas you come from have not changed. You're still, if you came from the streets are still the streets.
Now they know you got money though too.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And the same things happen to a lot of other athletes. There's, Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke. There's other rappers that have been killed in their own hoods just because.
Yep.
So,
you're the hit now, you're the mark.
Right. So it's, I'm glad he's okay, and I'm glad he's still going to be able to, live out his dream of playing football, because the thing is, when you come from the streets and you are literally making a business decision as a child. If you have the ability to play high school, then Division I, Division II college football, and you're that good to be on to the next and the highest level of the NFL, you've made a business decision as a child to sacrifice part of your life and your body and everything else just so that you can change your life for the future and change the life of your family around you for the future. So,
right.
I
mean, your parents put in a lot of sacrifice and time.
Right. The people that I don't know who raised him. I don't know if it was his aunt. I don't know his story. So, I'm glad he's all right.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody who probably...
Hopefully you get to play this season. If not, get
right.
back and play this next season. Because he was the first-round pick.
Yes, he was their first-round pick. Somebody who's probably not going to be okay. Happens to be...
So anybody that remembers the Patriots and their dominant defense, they had a nose tackle.
Who's got by far probably been the biggest nose tackle in history.
You
think? He
was big, but he wasn't. What was the old Green Bay dude? He was real fucking big. That boy was big.
Solomon's going to text us about this.
Yeah, he's like, because it's power of Google. Right. It's real easy to Google it.
I don't remember his name, but he was. I mean, it'd probably be close if not.
They were
that
both
dude might
very
be bigger,
big.
But Vince Wilfork is a huge human.
Yes. So, he sent me this, but Vince Wilfork was I don't know how many times.
I think
probably
two or
once.
three. 2, I believe, for sure.
It says rings, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming more than.
All with the Pats, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
as
all
well.
with the Pats. He didn't win nothing with the Texans.
The Texans won't be winning anything for a long
No,
time.
not now. But apparently his son took it upon himself to sell his Super Bowl rings for a mere $62,000. I thought that they would come out way more than that.
They are.
I'm sure they do, but
They're worth over $300,000. Here's the thing.
now that one I'm sure was because they had the
dude just
damn
gave him
huge
back.
ass.
Imagine how big his hands are. Huge.
Oh well,
His fingers
but
are
those
huge.
rings are already big.
The rings are already big. How much more metal and the size of the rocks in the rings to make them to be able to fit Vince
Yeah,
is that much more. Their weight, literally, their weight in gold and stone makes them worth more than probably other people's. The fact that they're Super Bowl rings, I want to say they were valued at somewhere around $300 and some thousand.
I don't doubt it. Not at all. You remember going up to the Hall of Fame and seeing them motherfuckers.
It was
things.
crazy to see how
They're
big
like
they are.
that big.
It's crazy.
I mean, they're like the size of a fucking watch face. Probably
Right.
bigger, honestly.
Yes. They what are those? What Invicta watches are massive.
Yeah.
Like oversized watches.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like
The
when you're
one
wearing.
the one Pat's Super Bowl ring was like, it was just you were like, this is overkill, but why not? You know?
I venture to say that a normal person could fit 2 fingers into one of his rings.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. No doubt about it, dude. There's 2. But I mean, that one, I remember looking at it and I was like, because they had to put, I think at that time they had 5 trophies.
Yep.
And they put all 5 trophies and diamonds on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to figure that's already like huge as
yeah.
fuck. And then now what they have 6, 7, 6.
6.
6
No.
total. Yeah, they have 6.
Yeah,
Because Brady won him 6, and then he won his 7th
that's right.
with.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. You know, Sixburg just ain't happening yet. You know? Oh God. But anyways, yeah, he sold his dad's ring for a fucking chump change.
Well,
you said the guy.
So the person he sold him to willingly, without
Well,
any hesitation,
Well, I mean,
handed them back over to Vince, which was very nice of this person because he even told him, he's the one that told him the value of the actual rings and felt it was kind of like, yeah, I mean, if you're going to sell them to me for 62, that's fine.
yeah.
I mean, you're Vince Wilfork's son. You mean to tell me that the only
the
possible
fuck
thing I
were
can
you
imagine
thinking?
you were hurting for so much money is because you're such a fuck up that he was just like, you're cut off.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
You know what I mean?
and he
And
has
his tattoo says, only the strong survive.
Oh, he's got the Allen Iverson across his chest, though.
Well, they're going to put that to test in jail.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I don't know. I would have been, can you imagine the disappointment?
disappointment. I just
You
like,
know
where's the
how
fucking
hard I
rings
worked
at?
for these rings.
I'm like, where's the rings at, dude?
Right. Where's the rings at, dude?
Look, man.
The disrespect.
Yeah,
That's like top
that's the other
level.
part of it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you were my son,
How selfish.
right? So with that, we're gonna head straight back to
When I title
Ohio.
that one, it'd be your own ones.
Yeah, it'd be your own people's. Your own people's.
This one was so wild.
This was a lot.
Oh boy.
So I can play the video.
But the thing is, when I asked you about this, you were like, or I sent this to you and you were like, but have you seen the video? I was like, wait,
There's a video.
and you sent me that. I was expecting like a clip.
No.
This video
This was the whole
goes at
thing.
3 minutes. This is a 3 minute and some odd second video
Yeah.
of this bitch going wild.
Right. Like, I mean, this ain't no joke. This dude.
Nah,
Now
man.
I don't know if it's still up on Facebook. It probably isn't, and I don't think we're gonna get. We won't get banned for this one.
Let's hope not.
Hopefully, we can play this. YouTube, let me play this, please.
It should.
Let me get this going. All right. So this lady was from Ohio,
Yeah, this
Northern Ohio.
In Northern
We
Ohio,
don't claim that shit down here.
Mackie D's.
Yeah, but we'll let you basically see what happens here.
Crazy? Okay, don't talk about the time, Tony.
must have fucked the order up.
I think she wanted a drink, but she wanted ice in her drink. You know.
Sure that right
I mean, so she
straight.
hits the manager. The manager was like trying to break it up.
The manager the whole time was so mad that she was about to have a black eye.
Well, no. That was the other lady.
Oh, that's the other lady.
It was the other lady that
Because
said,
she kept saying that
I'm gonna
at the
have a
end.
black eye. I'm gonna have a black eye.
I've never had a black
But the
eye.
manager was just like, she did her job.
Right.
Like, she was.
Well,
just like,
she
"You
wasn't
need to
fighting with
leave."
her. Right. She's calming the people down in the back there.
But the
hitting
manager
fries.
got smoked.
She just got smoked. She got her mask ripped off.
Right.
She's just like, man, will you please go on?
Right. The manager. I mean, it would take a lot for me not to do something at this point.
She got scoop slam.
But this lady just goes on a tangent with her purse there.
Did she just say assault and battery? What she think she just did?
Right.
It surely wasn't self-defense.
The photo of her though, the mug.
That mugshot was wild.
So this is just the shit show.
This
of
is
the
just the
week.
beginning, but that mugshot tells a whole nother story. Like, she must have been tussling with the cops.
Right. This was bad. I mean,
She's
Real
chill here, like,
bad.
she's just, like, getting her drink.
yeah, she's like you
Get
think,
some
oh,
wine.
it's all calm and
This
we're
is over
good.
with. Right.
Nah. we gonna be coming back. from
But how
there.
can you go? How can you go from trying to? I don't understand how somebody goes from trying to fight somebody, and then filling up a cup with some Coke.
Right. I think she could have walked away and probably got away from right here.
I
Like,
would have found her.
maybe
'Cause that one
I don't know
chick
if they
that
were
she
calling the
smoked in the
cops yet,
face.
but oh yeah, she smoked the manager. I mean,
And now back to
but
fighting
why?
again.
But why go back?
Why? What are we doing?
Do not come back here.
Ooh,
Man.
there it was. I think that was. Ooh. Oh, that's why her hair looks so
Oh
wild.
yeah, she got fucking smoked.
I didn't see this part of the video.
Yeah, you gotta watch the whole thing, man.
World star.
Oh, see there.
Yeah, you gotta get
See,
one world star.
see.
Like, I mean, this dude filmed it all. He had it all. Call the cops.
I think
Like,
the cops
wow.
are there.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just weren't inside yet.
No, they were probably on their way or dispatched.
Oh no, because this is where he comes in.
Right.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See,
He
now
saw
not
it.
only do we have it on video, now the cop has witnessed you trying to assault somebody. So
Real easy. It was like she was cool about it.
I just don't get how you go from you're calmly, or not calmly, you're fighting with people, then you're calmly filling up your cup, and now we're back to fighting again.
Oh yeah, she didn't care, man. She wasn't there for that.
She's on that shit, man.
Oh, for sure.
That was a wild scene.
So this all happened in Northern Ohio at McDonald's, like you seen. I mean, basically, she was just upset. I'm trying to pull this article back up. Where's it at? I guess it's probably backwards. But either way, I mean, the shit got out of hand real quick
Right.
because I guess it was in Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
which no surprise there. But the mugshot photos are something to behold. And we'll put that in the link. We'll let you read the article and let you see it because, I mean, it's pretty bad.
She's definitely gonna be doing some time.
That or some serious community service and
And I think they may skip past that. she'll be serving a few months for assault.
oh yeah, I mean that one.
They could
punch.
even file. I mean, they could hit her with a disturbing the peace, assault.
very easily.
There's a couple, so she'll definitely be doing a few months.
Very.
Which I mean, this is what when you act up, that's what happens.
Right. No gripes this week. No nothing chap your ass besides the American flag being burned.
Not really, man. It's been a busy week, so not really. I'm trying to chill, so I'm actually moving my route area for work. So as a beer sales rep, I have a designated route territory. So I'm actually going to be moving I'll be in my new area the Monday after the 4th of July. So just doing a bunch of stuff to get ready for that, making sure my accounts are currently ready for it, and working with the rep that's going to take over my area, and then I'll be getting with the
rep that's
in the
area.
area that I'm moving to meet some of the key accounts for them. So
South or north?
South. So I'll have
Springboro.
no. So I'll have part of Centerville, Kettering,
Ooh.
Oakwood, a lot of heavy hitters.
That nice route though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's dope. That makes
prepping for that, man.
Yeah, I hear you. We were at Kroger and she tried to get me to take a picture at the with the Truly thing around my waist.
Oh, with the
inflatable,
the floaty.
Yeah. She was like, put it around your head, and then I'll take a picture.
Went straight to the beer Instagram if you would have sent me that.
I was like, I don't know, man. Somebody up in Kroger might get pissed.
Nah, they wouldn't care.
But yeah, we were in Kroger Saturday.
They would have loved that shit if you would have taken a picture in front of that.
Well, if they had a big Truly like inflatable one, I was gonna take it and like I was like drinking it.
Yep.
I was gonna do that because I love them Trulies, man.
They're good. The Truly lemonades are the.
I drank a lot of them this weekend.
Yeah, dude, it was. I didn't know what was going on when you hit me up. I'm just like, is he having a party?
What's you're talking about when we sent the
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, we had the speaker on. We just put on some old school hip hop. They don't make them like that no more. Little 369 came on. Nope. Some what was there? There were some bangers in there.
Yeah, you sent some pretty good stuff. You sent some good ones.
Yeah, we were having a good time. That was Saturday night. We had nothing else going on, so
that's what's up.
We figured that's what we would do.
That is what's up.
But no, I ain't really got much. And this weekend I don't have anything planned. So don't hit me up. Don't ask me to do shit because I ain't doing it.
I don't know yet, to be honest with you. Just honestly, probably just chilling, getting ready for, because the week leading, listen, 4th of July is
coming
the busiest for us.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it is single-handedly the busiest week and weekend for beer sales.
Well, that, and it's probably going to be a real busy this week. Or
Memorial
this year.
Day was off the chain.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be real busy this year.
So I know 4th of July is going to be wild, and it's supposed to be nice that weekend if I'm not mistaken.
You going anywhere?
I don't know yet. I mean, I'll be around. I mean, I'll have to. So we do a lot to keep our grocery store stocked and ready or over the weekend. So I won't be hitting grocery stores on Sunday morning probably, but I'll definitely be hitting, some of my major grocery stores on Saturday morning. But so I'm not leaving town. But Saturday evening or maybe Sunday, I might go to Columbus, but I don't know yet. It just depends on what's going on.
We're having a party, so not here, but
that's what I was gonna ask you about.
We're having a party.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's gonna be some shit getting blown up. I'm sure some people will be out there. I'm sure decent amount.
That's what I like to hear. So. It's been 2 years, so
yeah.
You had to put an ixnay on last year for the safety of everybody. So
well, yeah, my grandma and shit. So, but now we good. Well, I'm good, so I guess we good then. Nah, I don't know, man. That Delta variant might get me.
I think you'll be okay.
Delta. They're gonna have to rename Delta.
Young, healthy, good immune system. You exercise. You're gonna be all right.
I ate a whole bag of chips before you came here.
Trust me, there's people out there doing a whole lot worse that are okay.
Bro. There's a lot of people out there that do way worse. All
right, that are justified. So
I'll be all right. But nah. Yeah, that's going to happen. So, I mean, hopefully. I think we're going to buy fireworks. We ain't lighting them off in the state of Ohio.
Nope. Nah. Can't do that here. Basically go to an undisclosed location outside the state to do that.
Yeah, I go right across the border.
Where it's legal.
And shoot them into Ohio.
Into the Ohio sky.
It's kind of come down.
Oh, boy. That next episode.
Stupid.
So we're going to go over wild 4th of July and or fireworks stories.
JPP.
For the
coming
4th of
for
July,
you, dog.
Because you already know
that was episode 1, man.
I have a couple. I know you have a couple. We have a couple together.
I ain't trying to
say.
incriminate myself at 15.
Well, none of them are illegal. It's too late. We're past the statute of limitations. We're too old to be incriminated for that.
Oh,
So,
yeah. The Iser's mailbox got.
I don't know what you're talking about there.
Anyway.
Nobody's personal property and or federal property was tampered with.
I didn't do it. I just seen it happen.
If we did or didn't witness it, it's a different story.
Yeah, I witnessed a lot of it.
Because I've
happened to that
I've
mailbox.
witnessed a lot of bad shit happening as the result of fireworks.
Yeah, yep. I remember driving around the SUV.
Boys will be boys.
But yeah, we'll do something fun for July 4th.
Hell yeah.
A banger of an episode.
Hell yeah.
We'll call you. But yeah, I ain't got much else. So I guess we'll see you on episode 19.
19, that's it. That's the one.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that corny shit that I got to say. And thank you for listening, as always.
Absolutely.
If you are interested, there's always a link to the Spring Tea store. If you want to grab some merch, that'd be cool. If not, whatever.
Right.
I don't give a shit. But either way.
Either way.
No, I
it's there.
got some. I need to wear it. But I haven't worn it. But yeah. That's all I got. Anything?
That's it, man. Enjoy your days. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your time. Hopefully your work week goes quick. Again, like you said, thanks for listening. If you can't be good at it.
Right. All right. We'll see you next week, man. Peace.
Peace.
Sticks and Stones podcast.
Sticks and stones. Have you heard?